Escalators packed in. I hate, absolutely hate. 2, I had 17 shillings and 6 pence. Could become a James Bond. No idea. No idea how lucky you are to have.
So I'm just out with Rasha on a morning walk. And here she is, having a good old sniff. Seems to be finding lots of interesting smells since we came back. I don't know how well you can see, but the cows are out in the cow field. I don't know if you can spot them in the distance. So if any of you were watching that vlog that I did a few weeks ago, there's going to be a lot of new building going on in the area at some point in the future, but that particular part there is protected, along with our local park, which is further down, which is something. So the cows may continue for a while.
That door is absolutely locked. Right, it's a wee bit chilly. So as I'm recording this, it's the day after we went to see the RHS Glow. Yeah, I'm still having a bit of a tidy up. Sandra's paperwork in, and I'm just going to nip to Tesco's. I need to go and get a couple of bits and bobs from Tesco's, and then I've got some more papers here. I've just found a couple of old interesting things, all being well. Yeah, and continuing on and on and on and on and on. So as I say, we've got Tesco's in Altrincham just down the road, so we're going to go and fly there in the little noddy car. What's happened to the escalator? He's left his coat. Escalators packed in. I hate, absolutely hate with a vengeance shopping at Tesco's. Look, he's left his coat. No, don't. You can help me carry him a beer, Sandra. Don't panic, Sandra. He came running up the escalator and got his coat. Why did it stop halfway? Rubbish. Approaching landing levels. Please take care. Oh dear. This goes in Altrincham. That store, and stores like that around you, what partly destroyed your town centres. Well, once upon a time, people used to go into the high street to go and buy a birthday card. Now they go to a supermarket. A CD, they go to a supermarket. 1 hour processing to the supermarket. Everything that was on the high street is in there, and everybody's guilty, including us, of shopping in stores like that. Oh, it's a bit Baltic, isn't it, Sandra?
Where are you going to get your adapter?
I'm going to order online. Very, very much looking forward to lighting the log burner in a bit, and going to do a nice spag bol for tea. So I've got a box of, I won't open it here, sort of personal items, and I've just got rid of some bits and bobs, as I say, Sandra's sorting through. And I've come across this little thing here. Look, I don't know if you can see this here. It's a Mansion Salford Trustee Saving Bank. Look at this here. This is like made out of cardboard, but inside here, I'm gonna cover up a number. Yeah, that one there. Right, okie dokie. Altrincham branch. So in 1962, I had 17 shillings and 6 pence put into my account. So this is sort of, yeah, look, 1964, 19 and 7. And my wealth in 1966, World Cup Willie, yeah, the World Cup, wasn't it? I've got £2, 11 shillings and 4 pence, or was it 4D? Those of a certain age will remember pounds, shillings and pence. So what is £2 and 11 shillings worth in today's money, and that's somewhere it's still in a bank account. And I found another one again. Again, I need to cover me number up. I've got a National Saving Bank, an ordinary account. Look, Neil Taylor here. No idea what all this was about. What have I got in here? I think I've got 50p in here. And let me cover this one up. I think I may have gone through a stage of trying to save up 50p a week or something from spends. Yeah, look, there you go. £5 in, carry over £5, demanded £3 out, demanded £2 out. I've got 50p in that one. God, that's going to be a big inheritance for the kids. All right, Sandra, what are you doing?
The heating hasn't kicked in.
I've just put the heating on. Right, so that's again. I'm not going to go into exactly what's in here, but it's a big, it's a box of old bits and bobs. Oh yeah, look at this. This is sweet. 1997. Dear Mum, I love my daddy because I like sleeping at his house. Lots of love from Simon. So I don't know whether that's meant to be me. I'm really not too sure. Oh, yeah, hang on. And those of a certain age, before we all became academics, so this is a chemistry certificate, which very few is going to have a clue what this is. It's the Q Lab, September 1995. Neil Taylor certified the Q Lab's advanced course in the process of C41 and RA4, Rapid Access 4. So C41 was film chemistry. So when you used to have your negatives developed, there was quite stringent ways we used to do that. And that was called C41 processing. And RA4 was paper processing. And even ended up, as well as the Q Lab certification, as a City and Guilds certificate. Successful in 2 components, C41 and RA4. Devised by Kodak and assessed by City and Guilds. That was September 1995, and that's January 1996. So I do have some written qualifications, not many, but I do have some. Hey, Rasha, you're looking very confused. What are you doing? Now I'm back in the kitchen, so I'm just doing a lot of questions. Oh, Sandra's just been filling in a lot of questions to do with our house sale. On that side, so I said I'll do tea tonight and gave Sandra the option of a roast chicken dinner, and then with the leftover chicken tomorrow or the day after I should say, we could have a Chinese, or I've got some mince in, so we've gone for a spag bowl. So I'm just throwing off the mince. Got some lovely fine chopped fresh garlic, mushroom and onions. So some people say, no, you don't put mushroom in spag bowls. Well, we do, because I love mushrooms, and I don't put tin tomatoes in. So yes, you should really put like a lot of tomato in a spag bowl. Oh, Rosh is having a drink. But obviously we just use a sauce out of a jar. So yeah, so it is a spag bowl, but it's our own spag bowl. So boiling up some pasta. And then we can grate up some cheese. And then tomorrow, Sandra's back at work. I'm home. I'm hoping tomorrow, I'm going to do tomorrow wardrobe day and roast chicken. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow, if everything goes to plan. All nicely simmering away. I'll leave that on for 10 minutes. Look. And pasta. Not al dente. Go in there. Dog's being a menace. And a bit of grated cheese. Right, so Sandra's clear out is going. I was going to say slow. I better not say slow. Steady. Steady. That's the word I'm looking. Steady. That's the word I'm looking for. And I've got my wardrobe that I'm going to empty. I think I'm going to bring clothes that are definitely 100% going. I'm going to bring into here, and I'm going to have a bit of a sort out into 2 lots of bags. I've got some stuff that can definitely be, not a lot, but a couple of suits and things that can definitely be retailed on. So we've got a local Oxfam up the road, so I'm going to take them there. And then some of the other clothing is just a bit, I don't think it'll resale on, but what we can do is we can bag it up and we can take it down to a clothes bank. And post. Oh, God, I have been waiting for something quite important that got posted to me first class over a week ago, and I have not had any post here. Like last year, we had all the post strikes and all the rest of it. What's going on with the post? What's the post like where you are? I'm going to go and have a rummage in my wardrobe and pull some stuff over and try and sort it out into different bags, I think. Oh, got it, I see. All right. So Sandra's pulled all the boxes from there into there. Oh, golly. All right, so we did have, was it 2 years ago, quite a massive clear out of wardrobes with things about 2-3 years ago, something like that. So just gone through, and I've not got as much stuff to get rid of as I thought I had. But I also need to buy a handful of newish, what I'd call shirts. I'm sorry, I'm just looking in the front garden. Sorry, Sandra's got a bird feeder out, and we had a parakeet in the garden feeding the other day. So Sandra, we need to set up a trail cam on that. So yeah, where we are, I don't know what it's like where you are, but we've got parakeets. Anyway, enough of me waffling. So I've got some t-shirts which are definitely going to go away. They're just either a bit small or frayed or scruffy. I've got a number of jackets, and I've got quite a smart suit in there which I'll show you in a moment. Then I've got some random shirts, including, look, I've even got a dicky bow, I've even got a dress shirt here, look. That needs to go away. So, and then I've just got a bag, as I say, first lots is going to go into a clothes bank. So these are just a top tip. If ever you become a campsite warden, or you're going to work in a very messy environment, so somewhere where you're going to get dirty, your clothes are going to get trashed and things like that, just go to Primark or another cheapo t-shirt shop. You can and get some super cheap t-shirts. Even if they only last you a couple of years, they're only like a couple of quid each. And when they're all frayed and knackered, these are from Primark. You're not wasting money on decent shirts. So there's one that's going down. This one's got a little bit of paint on it, and it's just, it's no good. This one's the same. It's a bit worn and bobbled and frayed. Again, just cheap Primark ones. And again, they've had probably 2 to 4 years wearing out of them. This is an old one with thing, but it's just, it's seen better days. It needs to go. Another cheap one. Again, is that a Primark? No, it's a Tesco cheap one where the neck's all stretched and done. Well and truly used. Another cheap one. It's just getting faded and no good. And another cheap one. This again, another Primark one. This one's got quite a bit of some bleaching on it and staining on it, which you're probably not going to see. So let me scoop all those up and get those into a clothes bank bin bag. That's not easy saying that, is it? Dress shirt, which is quite nice, quite pretty, needs to go with a suit. And then these are, I don't know whether those, they might still fit me. These are just an old pair of fishing pants when I need to go fishing. I've put on a bit of weight since I got those. Just been lurking in the wardrobe. Again, there's a saying, if you've not worn them for ages, they were super lightweight, but again, just a bit frayed. They're a bit knackered. Pair of trousers. Oh, God grief. No good. I'm not too sure why I ever bought these. I've never liked these. I've got no idea why I bought them ever, but they're going. Pair of cords. I think they were selling off on a sale somewhere, but these got a bit frayed, and yeah, cords. No, anyway, that's clothes bank. Then I've got a couple of shirts here which will fit, but the neck's all stained and frayed. There's one from Matlands. Again, they're just best before days. It's hard to remember. In a former life, I used to wear a suit, not necessarily a suit every day or regularly, but certainly a shirt and ties, and suits were quite a common thing, especially when I was going into public meetings. And when I was a councillor, we had a dress code that wasn't written in paper, but the councillors used to always wear a shirt and tie and a jacket, and we would not take our jackets off unless the mayor or lady mayor, mayoress, gave permission. So if it was really, really hot. And I'm just looking at some of the council meetings now that take place, and there's those from a certain political group, and you know who I'm referring to, and my God, they are an embarrassment with what they wear. There's just like they look like clothes that Catweasel would wear, and those of a certain age will know who Catweasel is. Yeah, really scruffy. The actual dress standard has just gone, but those days are behind. So another load of stuff here. And that's going, as I say, they're not good enough to resell on, but these will go to a clothes bank. Commented when they see me throwing things away, or why don't I resell them and put them on eBay and stuff? Well, let me tell you a secret. Well, not a secret. So before I became a warden, and this is pre-COVID, just probably the year before COVID, I was thinking, you know what I might start to do? I might start to visit like charity shops or car boot sales, places like that, and look for items that have got some potential value and to buy and resell them on. So I actually started to get a lot of things ready. Not the packing tape, that's what these, if you look inside here, these are Royal Mail labels. And from Royal Mail, I have got in here case, loads and loads and loads of bags, because I was going to start as a small business, as a secondary business, wheeling and dealing on eBay. So, and then obviously I sort of became a campsite warden, COVID came in, and that whole idea went to pot. Well, that's why I've got all of these. Look, these are unopened. Absolutely unopened. All from Royal Mail. So, yeah, once upon a time, I was going to do that. Okay, right, so this dress shirt I'm going to put to one side because it belongs with something else. And then jackets. That's a bit stained. I need to check the pockets on these as well, don't I? But yeah, all another life. I'm not going to keep any of these. I might keep one as a just in case, but I haven't got any trousers. So that's another jacket. But these are pretty good quality. Oh, I've got pens in the pocket here. Hang on a minute. I've got pens. But these are pretty good quality, so I'm not going to throw them away. I'll bag them into a separate one of them bags and take them down to Oxfam to sell. Another grey one, all lined. Quite enjoyed this one. I don't know what happened to the trousers on it. I think my belly got a bit fat. But yeah, we'll take that to Oxfam. Here we go. This is super nice. This is a proper sort of black tie suit. If I get, I don't know, you can see the trousers. I've got this lovely black band on here. Yeah, I don't know, fine tailoring. Oh, we've got another pen. So that dress suit belongs with this. If I know a couple of you watching this have got me as friends on Facebook, and you'll see me and Sandra dressed up, especially when I've got a black tie on, and we do scrub up pretty well. But yeah, that's a proper nice posh dress suit. So I'm going to put the shirt and dicky bow in there, I think, bow tie in there. So I've got them all on the one hanger. So that's trousers, shirt and tie. There you go. Look, you see. What I might do, and Sandra's going to tell me off here, what I might do is I might let Sandra fold them up, because I know she's going to tell me off if I do it wrong. Right, happy memories on this one here. TM Lewin. Yeah, this costs a fortune. I was best man for a mate a few years back, and since then I've put on a little bit of bulge on me tummy. So this is a bit tight, but this was all taken in for me and custom made. And the suit, cufflinks, tie and shoes, I think was just short of £1,000. I only wore it for one day. I have worn the suit a couple of other times, but I only wore it for one day. But this was trying to take it out of the bag. This was proper smart here, and again, some of you will find photographs of me with this one on. You can see what it's all taken in. Can you see here? Well, it wasn't tailor made as such, but it was all tailored, finished. Yeah. Alright, check the pockets and put that back into its bag, I think. Alright, in fact, you know something? Have they gone out of business? Seem to recollect that was done. As I say, I need to go through all the pockets. Could become a James Bond, couldn't I? Alright, again, I'm just checking pockets. As I say, these were all worn for either business or oh what am I finding here? More pens. About 10 pens found so far. It's going to be a different Christmas this year. Sundays, I can't believe it. It's only a couple of days, and well, as people are watching this, it could be December. You're not going to be my little elf this year, are you?
Your little vanishing elf.
So those that are new here, each Christmas we do a Christmas message on it's only a couple of minutes long, isn't it? We have it like a green screen and make it very Christmassy, don't we? And
no politics this year, though.
Not doing any politics. I just don't go into flipping Manchester City Centre with a 76-storey building on its way. Anyway, let's not go there. So I'm not my Father Christmas, and you're not my little elf, aren't you? But the problem. Hence the what?
Then.
I can't see because you're going to come over this way, yes.
Anyway.
Yeah, come.
You can't see the elves at all.
No, you can now.
Hence the elves up there.
They're not being naughty.
Mini-me elf and 2 other elves.
Yeah. But every time we come to do our Christmas message, we have to use a blue screen instead of a green screen. And the blue screen is one of these pop-up backgrounds that you can't get down, and it's very hard, isn't it?
Yeah, it was Hannah's boyfriend managed to wrestle it back into the bag. I'm not quite sure how, and it is not coming out of that bag.
No,
it's not happening.
So I was in the bag of Christmas costumes looking for Frank Sidebottom's outfit, which I can't find. Those that know will know what I'm on about. And then I remembered what I bought you last year, and you got it out of the bag, and it's looking swanky, isn't it? What are you going to be this year instead of My Little Elf?
We're not going to keep it a surprise. Or do you want me to tell them now?
Oh, should we tell them now? No, we'll keep it as a surprise. Good idea. So if you can guess what Sandra's going to be in our Christmas message coming up in a few days' time, well, in less than a week, all being well, we need to set our little studio up. And you've forgotten what I got you, haven't you?
I had.
Yeah. And then Sandra's done a product review vlog, and we've had to delay that for almost 2 weeks before it can go out.
However, I will say I think it's actually worth waiting for.
Yeah. So a few other people. Yeah.
Quite impressed actually so far.
Yeah. We'll hold that there for now. What it is. Yeah. And we need to give a big thank you to somebody who sent us a few coffees over.
We do. Many thank yous to Michael Lutas for another coffee. We really appreciate that. That's very kind.
Thank you, Michael. Hope life in Liverpool is treating you well. And, everything is being good for you. And where are you going in a minute now if you're rushing to get out?
I've been on a mission to get some practice at Bob Doubles. And I thought that nobody would know anything about what I'm talking about, but I seem to get the impression somebody's following this who doesn't know what I'm talking about. So anyway, yeah. So
a Bob
Doubles is a more complicated method I'm trying to learn, but I can't get much chance to practice it.
Method in what? What are you doing? Like touching your toe with your nose, or jogging, or hiking, or pedal cycling? What are you talking about? A Bob Double?
Still practicing my bell ringing.
Oh, a Bob Double bell ringing.
Yeah.
If you know what a Bob Double is, comment below because I haven't got a clue.
So it's a sequence of changing the bells around, and I'm trying to learn it at the moment.
No. And I managed, I think at the beginning of this vlog, I was talking about we haven't had any posts for like a week. And this afternoon, our regular postman, who's somebody that I know, appeared with a small parcel. Fortunately, something that I've been waiting for, but I didn't realise what it was. And I said, "Where's all our letters, lad?" Oh, I've been away for a week, he said, and you want to see all the... Anyway, allegedly all the post is going to start to re-arrive from tomorrow.
It's been very quiet on the post front, I have to say.
Yeah. Right, so this is a bit of another waffle video of me going through me...
It's hot.
Pardon?
It's hot.
Oh, right. Good, that. Right.
Even Neil's speechless. I only said it's hot.
No idea what you're on about. Anyway, we'll wrap this one up here. So we have managed to get a bit of a vlog in with Sandra walking Russia and getting home from work and things like that.
We can cut this if you don't want it in this, but we haven't talked about rings yet.
No, we'll keep that on. We'll keep that for another vlog. Yeah, I've got an idea. In fact, off camera in a minute, I'm going to give you the idea that I've got, and you're going to love me because you've got no idea, no idea how lucky you are to have me with such a creative imagination for what I'm going to suggest when we come off camera. Then we may be able to spill the beans in a few days' time. Hope you've enjoyed that. Keep watching, and we'll get you a new vlog up soon. Say to Sandra.
Bye for now. See you soon.